Hi, Colin here at Great Escapes RV Supercenter. I'm going to show you your new Riverstone Legacy right here. Come this way. And open up this door right here. And this is our control for our legs. Simply push that. We would back the truck up. We just go and push this, take the weight off the back hitch, pull our unit forward, and simply this put auto level. And that'll auto level out for us. As the dot's flashing green, that means it's thinking and it's doing what it's supposed to do. We have instructions right here on how to operate that. Right here we have our outside shower, cold and hot water, and all our hookups for our satellite and cable and so forth like that. Just read your owner's manual on that. We have a black tank flush. We have our inlet, water inlet for our water. We would go to city fixtures and simply just hook the water up, and that would supply water to our fixtures. All the other switches here, you want to read your owner's manual for proper operation, but I'm explaining your black tank flush right here. We simply come over here. We would go ahead and hook up our flush right here. Then we would come over here, and we simply would pull our black tank valve open, hook our hose up, turn it on. Make sure we're getting good flow out of that. Wait for 5 minutes. When it's done draining, disconnect the hose. Let the black tank finish flushing. Close the black tank, and then open up our grays, just like that. So once you see the green light, auto level was success, and we're all done complete with that. Over here, we have another black tank. We're simply going to open up our black tank valve right here just by pulling that. We come back over here, hook up a hose, and we go ahead and turn it on and flush that rear black tank too, the same way I told you on the front. Right here is we have our hot water tank. This is gas only, LP gas only. We would simply make sure that you open this and make sure your screen is clean. Then once we hook up water to it, we're going to make sure we have pressure going to the unit. Simply turn this on, and then there's a switch inside that we turn on. Make sure your gas is open for that. Right here is our furnace. This furnace is LP gas only. Make sure you get a screen cover for this. It keeps the mud daubers and waspers from building a nest. Come over here. And in this compartment, we go ahead and we have our, it says dishwasher shutoff is behind this panel. So if you don't want your dishwasher working, you can turn it off. Also, there's got a little trap door here for our trash. In this compartment right here, we have our low point drain, and this is our shutoff for our ice maker if we don't want our ice maker running. Right here is our door for a cord, and you can simply just pull those out. But to retract the cord, you're simply going to push the button and it'll retract the cord in. That simple. And we have our ladder. We're going to go ahead and inspect on our roof every time we go camping. Make sure we don't have any damage. If you have damage, contact the dealer immediately. We have LED lights all the way around. That's our backup camera, and that monitor will read all that. Right here is our outside speakers, and we have a TV. Game day TV outside with barbecuing. On that, we come over here. Last but not least, we have our gas valve right underneath here. Quick connect. We go ahead and plug our gas line in there, and we turn our valve on. That's right here on the bottom. So if we just rotate that, now our gas is on. It's pulling from our tanks. Simply when you're done, you're simply going to rotate this off like so, and then disconnect and put the plug in. Great for game day burgers. Let's come back over here. Right in here is our storage. This is our inverter, and that there's a switch inside that turns that on, so when we're going down the road and we're hooked to our vehicle, we turn on the inverter, and that'll keep your refrigerator cold. Right here is our water manifold. So in case you want to turn off water going to any certain part of the unit, you can. It's a good way. If you did get a leak, you can stop the leak and have it repaired without having leak problems. Right here is our hydraulic fluid for hydraulic system. Only check this system when all your slides are in and your landing legs are all up. Close this. Close this. Right here is our battery. You have room to put 3 more batteries if you'd like. If you do, it's positive to positive, negative to negative. Right here's our storage. There's an area for the generator. It is generator prepped. Right here we simply latch this on like so. Right in here, there's our fuse for our system right there. So if you had problems, make sure there's a fuse back there so you know. We have right here, these are motion sensor lights right here. Right in here is our propane tanks. We have a valve right here. This will draw from this tank. If we simply turn it to that side, it'll draw from that tank. When the gas is on, it will show green that we have propane. Right here is the other side of our storage compartment. There's our hose for our outside shower that you simply plug in. These are access panels to any kind of wiring or situation that might come around that we need to fix something. We have an outlet right here for power supply. Once again, this is a motion sensor light. As you see right here, we have a side mount camera for when you're traveling. You can view on either side. We have one on the other side. We also have a door camera here. We're gonna open this up. We need to open the door all the way up. Once you've hit your auto level, you can pull these stairs down. And as you can see, we have adjustable legs right here. You just push that in, slide the leg in and out. So we're gonna slide those in for a moment. Just like so. We're gonna go ahead and set this. We want this plate sitting down on our sill plate. So when we get our legs down, we simply just go push that and find the lock spot. And that would be proper. As you notice, once again, our plate is sitting down on our sill plate, and that's the way you want it. You also want it to make sure you close your door, that you clear everything with your door. Let's go inside our new Riverstone here. As you can see, we're gonna come right here, and we have our control panel right here. All you have to do is touch it to turn it on. So, right now, we're gonna go ahead and slide out our slides. So right here, we're looking at this, and this is gonna be our door side slide. We're gonna simply push that, and there it goes. We're gonna extend that. That is a hydraulic slide, so they work relatively quick. We're gonna go opposite door slide. We're gonna extend. Our bed slide. And then we have our electric door side slide right here. We're gonna extend that. And that's our wardrobe slide right there. And those are electric. And then we're gonna go ahead and slide out the bed. And that one is hydraulic. Now we're gonna go to our home screen right here. We're gonna push on our home light master switch. We're gonna click on, and there go our lights. We can also go to our lights right here, and we can turn on however we want, just by simply pushing. The light switch is on or off. Closet, accent bath. So we're gonna go down here. This is showing our electrical draw with everything we have. We're gonna come right down here to our HVAC system. It works relatively easy. Let's say the center one, we wanted to change that. We could turn that off, and I just turned that off. I can go ahead and turn that back on. We got the high fan or the low fan. This one's on auto, simply up or down for temperature. It's telling you all the temperatures right here. On this unit right here, we can simply go to, if we wanted the heat pump on, we turn the heat pump. We can go to automatic. So the heat pump is designed to maintain temperature, not to heat up. We want to heat up with furnace, then go ahead and hit heat pump for maintaining temperature. This right here is your water on demand switch. So the switch outside that I told you to turn on, then you would come simply and then click it to that little temperature setting, and that'll go ahead and turn on the unit. Remember, it runs by propane only. This right here, this is our inverter source right here. When we're unplugged and we hook up to the truck, we're simply going to push that on, and that'll keep your residential refrigerator running off of your battery, which is being charged by your truck. So it'll be turned off when you get to the site and plug in, and that'll keep on running for you. Read your owner's manual on all this good stuff right here. There are settings here, and you can download all this on your phone. Let's come up here to the bedroom. It's a wonderful master suite. We have an electric heater right back here. That's a great source of keeping it warm once you've heated it up with the furnace. Right here's our fuse panel. This is a converter, which is converting the 110 into 12 volt. If these were to trip, they're going to trip just like a regular circuit breaker, and we would reset. These are car fuses, the minis, and if they should blow out, a little red light should come on. They are well marked, like I said. Just double check that if you have any power issues. We have a fantastic fan right here. All we're simply going to do is turn that on, and now it goes on and goes up. Read your owner's manual on this fantastic fan so you understand the proper operation. If you were to come in here and you have an electrical issue, instead of going to that fuse box, I want you to come over here and simply go ahead and reset your GFI. 90% of the times that's the issue. Other than that, you have a wonderful shower, dual sinks in this. Come in here. We have a little cedar in here in our closet. We got wonderful space to hang clothes. Right here too. There's our Dyson vacuum. Right here, this is a range extender for a place that would have Wi-Fi, and what that does is it helps us get the Wi-Fi from the place that's offering the Wi-Fi, so we have Wi-Fi in our unit on our phone. This is our power panel, and it's showing you that the solar panel is fully charged to the batteries. They got 3.6 volts, which is proper. Read your instructions on all that good stuff right there. You have individual lights that turn off. We got the closet light, and all we can do is just turn that off, turn that on, however we want. If you come over here, there's our bed, and right underneath the bed we have our storage. There's our camera monitor, and this is a leaf for the table. On this particular unit, we did some custom work on for the customer. You'll see these around the unit. That is our temperature sensor, and that's what senses the temperature, so that activates our HVAC system. Come on down here. Once again, there's one of those sensors over here monitoring the temperature in here. Here's our little bathroom here. We do have a fantastic fan up there too, that's remote control. And we have our washer and dryer. It's important you read all your instructions on those appliances. We also have our sound system, JBL, right here. If you were to go ahead and want to hook up a DVD player or anything, here's all your cables. That's where you're going to hook it up to. And we have our fireplace. Our fireplace has manual right here. We just turn that on. This controls our light. This controls our temperature. As you can see over there in the corner, I'm going to change the temperature. And then we have a timer too. We have a remote control that does that. This is an LP gas detector. You simply push this in, and it does the boogie woogie. There it goes. Green light, we're good to go. This makes into a bed. You simply just lift these up and bang, there you go. Instant bed, that simple. To go ahead and raise the bed, I always lift it up right there. I simply just give it a little torque and I slap that back in, that quick. You'll see right here, there's normally a table right here, but the customer requested they want a lounge couch in here, and that's what we're gonna install for the customer. As you notice in this side right here, these aren't mounted down. So these we're gonna strap into place when we go into transport so it doesn't get in front of the slide and do any damage to the unit. Come over here, here's our sink. We got a simple pull out, karaoke night if you want it. And right here, this is our convection oven, brand new Frigidaire. This is a wonderful unit. And right here we have our residential stove and oven. Simply gonna turn that to light. We light our burner, let go, and we're ready to go. And that's how you light your 4 burners. The center one here is our oven, and it's gonna light the same way. We just go like this, hold that, and in the very back, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little pilot sparking back there, and once you get gas to it, you can release and then turn to what temperature you need it to be. We have an oven light here, and we also have a night light. Works great at night light. Then we have this dishwasher, and these are great. Very convenient, very compact, and they wash a lot of dishes. Simply just read your instructions on that. Once you open it, it'll turn on, but you can just turn it right off like so. Right here's our residential fridge. What is important here is when we go ahead and go traveling, we're gonna put this in here. And the point of this is when you screw that in, you don't want to torque it really tight. You just want to snug it up to the fridge. This way we don't create any damage on the doors itself. We have wonderful storage here. When you go traveling, you want to buy baskets that fit in here and keep stuff as a whole so nothing comes tumbling out during transport. We have casement windows all the way around. Simply turn them and they're open. If for any reason they were to stick when you went to open, that's the seal because it's warm out. Just go ahead and turn it and just let the pressure off it and slowly they will open up. Do not prime from the outside. We have our table and chairs here. And now we have our shades. These are our cool screen shades right here. They will block out 90% of the UV rays from coming in and damaging any of the furniture or our lovely unit. And right here's our blackout shades for at night. Remember, they can't see inside during the day, but outside it's reversed. When you have the lights on, everyone can see inside, so make sure you use your shades. And they are slow rise shades too. And then right here, we have our fire extinguisher. And once again, we come to our control panel, and if we were gonna just wanna turn all the lights off at once, we go simply home and hit our master switch, and it'll turn off all our lights before we travel. And this is Colin coming from you from Great Escapes RV Super Center. Enjoy your Riverstone legacy and rock on with your camping.
Family, headed on down the road on a new adventure. Wherever we go, thanks to Great Escapes RV.